Enetick was on the up and come up, but then he kind of slowed down. And I think what happened was he started concentrating on his punish game so much, as far as like how to carry combos and how to edge guard. But he doesn't really feel like he's put as much effort and thought into developing a neutral game and developing an understanding of like why he fails to win certain sets.
Right.
And I know that's a generic statement, but like just his weakness, I'm just pointing it out, just so he can look back on it.
And right now, Heysuess' DI is really good. Enetick went for 2 up smashes after the dash attack, and they whiffed. And he finally adapted to the DI, went for a forward smash, and that's when Heysuess decided to DI right above him.
Definitely. Very clean punish. He was able to get him off stage, but he failed to keep stage positioning in the center.
Alright, first off, so the thing is that Lucario's punish game on DDD, especially with something as refined as Enetick's is, it's going to be incredibly strong. And even though DDD lives very long, if Lucario gets a touch at him at around like above 110, 120, pretty much any hit into Nair will kill if it's close enough to the ledge.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like Lucario can carry a lot of characters, but I feel like especially DDD, since he's a very hit magnet, he's like Bowser. He loves being a punching bag.
Yeah.
So right now we're seeing Enetick trying to keep the stock lead, but he's not really pushing it. He was more of like running away, trying to last as long as possible, as opposed to closing out the stock lead advantage.
Another fun thing, Lucario can actually hit the waddles for aura.
That's very nice, actually.
Yeah.
It keeps the DDD on his feet whether or not he's going to throw waddles.
So if you see Enetick ever F-smashing a waddle, that's so he can get max percent, max aura charge.
Wow. That's really nice.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Another thing with this matchup is both characters, they tend to punish each other very hard. Like a lot of PM characters, but DDD as a character excels edge guarding. It's obvious why he is, but a lot of characters, or I mean, I would say some characters have trouble edge guarding Lucario, but
that hammer covers everything, and I can tell you, Heysuess has a lot of experience versus Lucario's.
He's played IPK a lot, right?
He's back in the day, back in literally my day, when I was a scrub just playing the game for fun. He played a lot, me and Heysuess. Like when we were both just players, I'd go to his house and we just run sets for a while. So he actually has a lot of experience like in the edge guarding game.
Wow.
And I want to explain, just Gigawa has a question. So you'll see DDD actually pick up and throw his waddles. Only DDD, if he air dodges into any of the waddles, he picks them up and throws them. And when he throws them, he carries any momentum he had horizontally from the air dash. Or from the air dodge.
Yeah.
So that's how you'll see him recover very far horizontally.
Yeah. So definitely, so what Enetick needs to realize is that DDD is a character that it's deadly to. He's basically an air wobbler, to be honest. The thing about the mix-up with the waddle leads is you gotta realize it's a movement option. Like, not only is it a projectile, but it's mainly a movement option. Like, it's covering space to allow DDD to close it out, and that's why Heysuess was able to close out this game.
This game's winner is...
And Cloud is giving him some gimmicky advice, which is really nice, you know. Who
took the first game?
Heysuess did.
3 stocks. Heysuess looks so happy. He's playing. He's trying.
One thing I don't feel like Enetick is
Wait. I wanna just as a former. Enetick needs to keep it simple. DDD's so big, you don't need the Aura Sphere cancel everything. You can just smash him.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about trying to get closer to him because he's so big. He falls so fast.
Yeah, he's a Bowser. He's a floaty Bowser that he wants.
He's a floaty. No, he's a fast falling Bowser.
Yeah. He wants
so
to hit
weird.
him, you know. Another thing to know about his playstyle is that he isn't really dancing around the projectiles. He's kind of being very linear with his approaches. He isn't even using Aura Sphere. And I know Aura Sphere isn't a great projectile, but it's a distraction.
Yeah.
And a distraction is sometimes all you need to get that one neutral win to close out a stock.
I will say, if you just try and throw Aura Spheres at DDD, they will just shoot waddles at you. Like, waddles beat any other projectile in the game.
See, but right there, he threw a little small waddle, and it forced him to momentarily put up his shield. When he puts up his shield, he can only wave dash out a shield or roll or etc. and immediately go out. Those kind of like small frames, like Lucario is a very fast character, you know, considering the way he moves.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Good 52%. Okay, I like that he didn't overextend. He
Yeah.
probably could have gone for a side B, but he
But
almost
he
certainly
recognized
would
it.
have
He
missed.
recognized it for what he was comfortable with.
And I like how Heysuess just does another jump right below the platform. He's able to react to whatever Enetick does.
Yeah,
Enetick probably could have done a neutral get up.
He honestly, that spear he wasted for his recovery wasn't worth it. One, he's at a high percent, and he's not really doing much with the stock, and he's just going to be forced to use the spear again at one point. Like right here, he's just covering his options. That was a bad roll. Like Heysuess is going to be looking for that. You know, he's gonna
He's a brawl player.
Yeah, he's gonna position himself in a way that makes you think he's gonna cover an option, but he's really not.
So see, that's the problem. As long as if you try and like use Aura Spheres to cover space, the moment you give DDD that space, he throws out a waddle, and not only can he throw out more, but that waddle acts as a shield, meaning that your projectile is now
Nice
meaningless.
there. Maybe he
That's
would,
what I was
would it be
saying.
potentially useful for edge guarding?
Yeah, absolutely. Because it can cover high recovery.
So right now he's got him on stage. Nice recovery. See, right now he's playing the ground game with DDD, and I feel like Lucario is one of those characters that can interrupt him. Like right there, he intercepted him through the air by using the little air dash thingy, and it's a lot better than just going straight at him like that, where he whips a move, where he's playing a dash dance braids game, and he's just getting constantly punished. Like if you notice that like the neutral wins that Enetick tends to get, as Heysuess closes out this stock very nicely.
Oh yeah.
He's trying to play a very traditional dash dance game. I feel like you can't play that with DDD in this matchup. You need to find those diagonal openings in order to get your punishes. Like you see the way Heysuess is moving, he's like dancing around him.
Yeah.
Even though he's not very fast, he's putting himself in such a way that he's covering like his danger area.
And what do you think Enetick can do in response to that?
In response to that, he needs to jump around a lot more projectiles. He needs to call out. He needs to, like that startup flag right there, he needs to recognize that and find the opening and jump over it, or just find a way to get past the walls. And you notice what IPK does a lot is he dances on platforms. And although it's a very campy style, you have to play that style at times because it keeps your opponent second guessing. And right now, Heysuess is actually calling out a lot of approaches. But he definitely did not call out that recovery. Heysuess just SD'd. Enetick should use this as an opportunity to get another game. Okay. Go on.
Oh yeah, that's alright, it's only one gimp. Heysuess starts camping the ledge.
Yeah. He knows
Daring
what he
him.
wants. Yeah. He's taunting him. Look at him. Pug smile. Ugh. He fell for it. Wow.
From reverse.
What a force match.
What a great move.
Man.
Ooh, converts off the toss.
Oh my god.
That's it.
Yeah, this is looking grim.
Okay, good. Enetick gets back on stage.
Yeah, but right
he went
now,
from being in the percent lead to like considerably behind.
Yeah, the thing is, yeah, he's just losing momentum. Like he's being very, he's not putting in the mix-ups in order to get those neutral wins.
Well, yeah,
He's dead.
had the right idea in the first place. But, okay, I know you guys want Dad pull HF Neon, which is why I'm gonna be a jerk and make you guys wait.
Okay, do you want me to play Senpai?
Not yet. Let's do Blue Dan. Yeah. Let's do Blue and Dirty Dan on stream. Make him wait. Actually, you wanna hop on? I gotta play.
You're such a tease.
Talk to the people. Axel's gonna
Talk to the people about that new finale. That finale sounds very, very interesting.
Yo, what's up?
Hello.
Nathaniel, can I use your controller again?
Tell him no. Don't you, Zach? Don't you still have that controller you stole from Finger Stripes? I mean, it does.
Okay, so we decided to have Blue. Actually, I didn't decide that.
Zach
decided.
decided.
Yeah, Zach decides.
After I asked the people.
Democracy doesn't even exist, not even in the Project M scene.
Nope.
Nope. But we're gonna have Blue versus Dirty Dan. Dirty Dan, I feel like he's been playing Diddy a lot more. Again, with the repeat comment that Warrior isn't really a fun character for most people unless you look like Warrior or you're Deadpool.
Even Deadpool doesn't really like it.
No, but the thing is, he likes winning.
He does like winning.
He does like winning. He likes getting his W's. I'm pretty sure Blue has Link has a chain grab on Diddy Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is there a character that he doesn't have a chain grab besides Jigglypuff and Luigi?
I don't,
Yeah, because I'm
Game & Watch he does, I think.
Yeah, not to be negative, but chain grabs kind of put me on tilt because not only does it slow down the momentum, you're attacking on percentage with pummeling, and you're also like getting at times guaranteed kills.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of chain grabs, but I also don't really play at a high level, so it's more like for me, it's more of a commentary thing. Oh, crap, they're going in.
Okay, so.